Welcome, welcome one, welcome all to another wondrous Mickey Richards beer review. A very golden beer review. And not just because of the candle holders. Yes, we have a very nice beer, a fancy beer, an expensive beer. We have, oh yeah, Duvel. That's right. Duvel Belgian Golden Ale. Yeah. Bottle conditioned is what they call it. Whatever that means. 715 milliliters, 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces, 8.5 alcohol by volume. So this is a pretty hefty beer. And for 750 milliliters, this'll get me going. Oh boy. And there's some Belgian on the bottom I can't read. Oh, the middle one is in English. Brewed with the finest malts, together with Saazes and Syrian golden hops. That's right. Refreshing and golden like a Pilsner, but with the flavor, depth, and complexity of an ale. That's right. This Belgian favorite has been brewed by 4 generations of the Mortgate family. Enjoy chilled 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit with discerning friends or good-looking strangers. And the general surgeon's warning, whatever. Best before 0919, so we got plenty of time. Let me move this. This I'll also have to review at some point, but I got that at a church sale. So, I got this at a discount liquor store, and I was surprised because I thought it didn't look that great just reading the cover, but I thought, cool, it looks like some funky bottle of beer. I'll get it. I thought it'd be like $5 or something, but no, it turns out this was like $12 or $13. That's expensive. But I look online and I find out later that it's pretty high quality Belgian wheat beer. It's pretty good. So I'll have to see. Okay. I'm smelling it. It kind of smells like a Belgian beer. It's very fruity. It's got a very fruity taste to it. It's citrusy. Crisp but fruity taste. Definitely an aroma there. Got my nice fancy glass here. Watch it sparkle. Let's pour this bad boy in. Supposedly this beer has a lot of carbonation. So, and I'm seeing it, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it bubbling, but it's almost like a sparkling wine or something, or a champagne. It smells good. Let's give it a try. I've smelled this style before. I've had Belgian beers that have smelled, or German beers, Belgian beers that have smelled similar to this. So let's see. It's 8.5%, so pretty strong. So I hope I like it. Because if not, I'll get a whole bottle. And I paid $12 for it, so I'm not gonna let it go to waste. Ooh, right off the bat, I get that kick. And as of now, it's not a bad kick. It's a strong, not bitter, but hoppy, a little, not hoppy. It's very, just almost like a spicy punch. It's very unique. It's sort of almost a little bit of a sour, like a soury, slightly bittery taste, but with like a spicy kick to it, a citrusy, spicy kick. It's strong. So far, I'm not hating it. It's got a little fruit in there. Um, Definitely an interesting beer. Definitely strong. Definitely has a kick to it. It's sort of a citrusy, soury kind of kick. A little spice in there. Fruity. It's a wheat beer, so it's definitely got that wheat beer flavor. Um, it's interesting. It's funky would be the best way to describe it. Little off, well, compared to regular beers, but not horrible. The off part is what some people think makes it great. As of now, I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it. It's a little too strong. It's a little too much of a taste, a little too much of a aftertaste and a strong flavor. I'm more into fairly plain beers or slightly hoppy. This is just a little too out there. It's a little too unique. I gotta get used to it. It's very almost a soury grapefruit or yeah, grapefruit maybe kind of taste. Sour and a lot of foam in there, a lot of carbonation, which is what I read because I looked it up online. I looked it up online to see what Duval was all about. All of about, all about, all of about. That doesn't make sense. So overall, I'll pour a little more. Excuse me, that's not formal of me. I'm in such a grand setup. I shouldn't be. Well, let me try another sip. Yeah, it is a bit sour, bitter. Yeah, it's a beer. It's a strong beer. That's the thing about most beers. Beers are not usually sweet unless you add a ton of sugar. So it's not like drinking a soda. The higher alcohol you get, the more boozy it's going to get, but the more bitter. And in order to combat the bitterness, the alcohol, boozy flavor, they basically just add a lot of hops and other strong flavors. And sometimes it's good because they mellow it out and they make it taste very mild for its strength. Like Golden Monkey is a very good beer because it's 9 point something percent and it tastes very mild for its strength. This is a strong kick to it. They're trying to add a lot of flavor to mask the alcohol, which is good, but I'm not massive fan of the strong flavor. It's too grapefruity sour tasting. It's just too strong. Um, I want it to be more mild. It's very clear, very nice color, but not my favorite. And I don't think worth. I mean, if you're really into this style, you know, um, $12 is not horrible, or $13 for a bottle of wine. Basically, it's just basically a weak wine. It's an 8.5% wine. Well, beer, but like same strength as wine. It's a wine bottle, 750 milliliters, 8.5%. So it's like you're buying a weaker wine for $12, but it's beer. So you decide if this is any value to you. Will you get it? You might be able to get it cheaper. You might get it more expensive. I don't know. So, you know, on a scale, on a scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, for me, in terms of drinkability, for me, this gets like a 7 or a 6.5. It's just a little too strong bitter. It's a little too every time I take a big sip. It's not my favorite. It's not something I can, at least sober, not really. Well, of course, if you're drinking a lot, you don't want to save this for last because you paid so much for it. You're supposed to savor the flavor. It should be one of your first drinks if you're having a beer drinking session or just at a party or something. But, I don't like that much. It's okay, but it's too strong. And the carbonation is making me burp like crazy. God, I got gas in my stomach. So 7 out of 10, 6.5. It's great if you're into the Belgian wheat style and a stronger variety with a lot of fruity, citrusy flavor. You know, sourish, but it's not me. It's a little too fragrant and sour grapefruit flavor ish. I mean, that is the best word for me to describe it. It's like a sour grapefruit mixed with alcohol. It's okay, but I would probably not get this again. I'd probably stick obviously with something cheaper because I'm cheap. I don't have that much money, and it just doesn't taste that amazing to me. But like I said, if you like this kind of beer, you can find it, go for it. It's high quality. It's well made. They are a bit full of themselves when they say bottle conditioned. Ooh, so fancy. It's put in a bottle. It's specially bottle conditioned, like all the other beers and alcohols that are put in bottles. Ooh, whatever. But it works.